Hello, it's Mrs. Wells again from Hamilton Elementary, and I'm going to read you another book this morning called Scaredy Squirrel. I love this book, and I've read this book for a number of years. I get kind of scared of things sometimes, and I love Scaredy Squirrel. He likes things to be just the same. Sometimes I like things to be just the same too, but Scaredy Squirrel finds out that sometimes different is okay. So this is called Scaredy Squirrel, and here he is right here. He's looking pretty nervous. Now it tells you at the front of the book, warning. Scaredy Squirrel insists that everybody wash their hands with antibacterial soap before reading this book, and I did, so it's okay. Scaredy Squirrel never leaves his nut tree. There he is. He likes his house, he likes his home. He'd rather stay in his safe and familiar tree than risk venturing out into the unknown. The unknown can be a very scary place for a squirrel. So here he is in this tree. Everything else is the unknown. A few things that Scaredy Squirrel is afraid of: tarantulas, poison ivy, green Martians, killer bees, germs, sharks. And this is just a few of the things he's concerned about. He's worried about quite a few things. So he's perfectly happy to stay right where he is. Now, there is advantages of never leaving the nut tree. There's a great view, there's plenty of nuts, there's a safe place, and there's no everything that he is scared of. The disadvantages of never leaving a tree is this the same old view and the same old nuts and the same old place. In Scaredy Squirrel's nut tree, every day is the same. Everything's predictable and everything's under control. This is Monday, this is Tuesday, this is Wednesday, this is Thursday, this is Friday, this is Saturday, this is Sunday. Some of us like things to be the same. Scaredy Squirrel doesn't like when things get different. And some of us have had things very different this week. Maybe you're in a different place, maybe you're in a different house, and you're feeling a bit like Scaredy Squirrel, who likes things to be just the same. This is Scaredy Squirrel's daily routine. At 6:45 he wakes up. At 7 o'clock he eats a nut. At 7:15 he looks at the view. At 12 noon he eats another nut. At 12:30 he looks at the view again. At 5 o'clock he eats another nut. At 5:31 he looks at the view again, and at 8 o'clock he goes to sleep. The days are just the same. But let's just say, for example, that something unexpected did in fact happen. You can rest assured that this squirrel is very prepared. So just in case. A few items in Scaredy Squirrel's emergency kit. There's a parachute, there's bug spray, there's a mask and rubber gloves, that's for bugs. There's a hard hat, there's antibacterial soap, always good. There's calamine lotion, that's something that you put on bug bites that make it not so sore. There's sardines, quick snack in a tin. There's sticky plasters, and there's a net for catching bees. What do you do in case of an emergency according to Scaredy Squirrel? Well, step 1, you panic. Step 2, you run. Step 3, you get kit. Step 4, you put on everything from the kit. Step 5, you consult the exit plan. Step 6, you exit the tree if there is absolutely, definitely, truly no other option. This is a dramatization of that. He's hoping that never happens. Exit plan. This is a top secret exit plan, so we're just going to keep this between ourselves. Exit 1. Note to self, watch out for green Martians and killer bees in the sky, just in case. Exit 2. Note to self, do not land in river if unavoidable. Use sardines to distract sharks, because remember, he's frightened of sharks too. Exit number 3. Note to self, look for poison ivy and tarantulas that could be on the ground. Exit 4. Note to self, keep in mind that germs are in fact everywhere. This is his 4 choices from jumping out the tree. Remember, if all else fails, playing dead is always a good option. With his emergency kit in hand, Scaredy Squirrel watches day after day. He watches until one day. So here he is, day after day. doing the same thing. Thursday at 9:37 a.m. See what he sees in his glasses? He sees bees. Now, bees are fine if you just leave bees alone. But Scaredy Squirrel is worried because he thinks that bees could be killer bees. Most bees are just normal bees. A killer bee appears! Freaks out Scaredy Squirrel. The squirrel jumps in panic, knocks his emergency out of the tree. This was not part of the plan. So he is freaking out. He should just let that bee be. Scaredy Squirrel jumps, catches his kit. He quickly regrets this idea. The parachute's in the kit! But something incredible happens. So there's the little bee. He's probably just a normal bee just flying by. Here's the emergency kit. He's thrown it by mistake and he's thrown himself out of the tree. The plan is not working. But he starts to glide. Scaredy Squirrel is no ordinary squirrel. He, in fact, is a flying squirrel. He's overjoyed. Adventurous. Scaredy Squirrel forgets all about the killer bees, not to mention the tarantulas, the poison ivy, the green Martians, the germs, the sharks. Carefree, alive, until he lands in a bush. You can see in the tree, he's left his binoculars that he uses to look out every day. And here he is, flying, he can't believe it, he feels amazing, but then whoosh, he crashes them. He plays dead, because that's kind of part of the plan. 30 minutes later, 1 hour later, 2 hours later, he's still lying on the ground. Finally, Scaredy Squirrel realizes that nothing horrible actually happened in the unknown today, so he returns to his nut tree. All this excitement has inspired Scaredy Squirrel to make a drastic change to his life. Scaredy Squirrel's new and improved daily routine. 6:45, wake up. 7 o'clock, eat a nut. 7:15, look at the view. 9:37, jump into the unknown. 9:45, play dead. 11:45, return home. 12 o'clock, eat a nut. 12:30, look at the view. 5 o'clock, eat a nut. 5:31, look at the view. 8 o'clock, go to sleep. So he has got the same exact routine, except part of his days he dives into that unknown to see what's going to happen. P.S. As for the emergency kit, Scaredy Squirrel is in no hurry to pick that up just yet. So here's where the emergency kit ended up. Can you see? It's in poisoned ivy. Oops. Probably should leave that alone. The end. Scaredy Squirrel's days were always the same, and then one day things changed, but he realised that things don't always change for the worst. Sometimes things can work out okay. So if you're a little bit scared today and you're a little bit worried today, a little bit unsure today because you're in an unknown place, an unknown house maybe, then don't worry, because you're going to find the adventures are okay and you have people on your side. And we're going to see you really soon when we get back to school. Okay? I'll speak to you later. Bye.